Hello and welcome to...
No.
Ow.
No.
Both sides of my face hurt.
You're welcome. Hello and welcome to the Deleted Podcast.
Fucking shit.
Without Billy.
He's
Or
gone.
Matt.
He's dead.
So Ethan, how you doing?
I'm doing good, friend.
We're IRL today.
Yeah, we're in real life today.
All in the same room.
With,
I'm here.
with bonus.
Oh yeah, we've got two guests. Gavin, Jake. Oh, three. Matt.
Good
Yeah, but
counting.
I'm going soon, so
He won't be here for long.
Hold on.
So,
Can you,
Jake, how's your
are
day?
we going to introduce them properly?
I just
Yeah, shouldn't we
Is that
be
not-
introduced?
okay.
Was that not enough?
Jake's Mr. Joe
Would you like
199. He makes
the
dank
honours,
video.
Ethan, of introducing our guests?
Gavin, you can talk.
I want to
Gavin,
die.
you can talk.
There we go. Jake can talk.
Hello.
There we go.
Jake, you do.
And,
What a good intro.
and
Hello.
and Matthew can talk.
yeah, I can talk.
There we go.
I
Okay.
am speaking.
There we are.
Now you know.
What we got on the agenda today? We got.
I can't remember.
I think the list went first world problems, Trump, Agro Avoid,
Or Tums 3.
Compulsory
Times three.
topic.
Tumsy.
Oh, sorry, Tumsy. Oh.
Good. Mr. Tumsy.
Mr. Tumsy.
Can I just have a quick rant about first world problems?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
Because it's fucking stupid. Having your own problems isn't belittling other people's problems. So saying like first world problems is dumb, right? Because I've got my problems, right? Just because African people are fucking dying doesn't mean I can't have my problems. Do you know what I mean?
it's true.
Jake agrees with me. I should change my view on that if Jake agrees with me. What's your take on first world problems, Jake?
It's like seriously, like,
Seriously, like.
It's not exactly a linear thing, is it? That could be anything.
Yeah, but just the topic in general. It's a good place to start.
well, when I mention something's
it was
wrong,
at the top of the
and
list.
they say, "Oh, first world problems," it's like I just like sod off. Like you've probably got your own problems, and you probably complain to someone, and they don't say, "First world problems." It's like if you got just go away if you're going to do that. You're not adding anything productive. You're not suggesting a solution to the problem that I have put before you.
What kind of problems?
Yeah, well, you're trying to make me say not first world problems, aren't you? But yeah, no, just like the general everyday life issues that you might come across.
It's like you go to make a cup of tea. Do you drink tea?
Yeah, I'm a
You
big
go
fan
to
of tea.
you go and drink a cup of tea. You pull out the milk and it's that day. Would you class that as a first world problem?
I would classify that as a problem, but
I think that's
people in the
that's a first
third world
problem.
have milk.
I'm pretty sure in the third world they would drink off
because he's
milk.
triggered by it.
Because they don't even have water.
No,
I
there might
would
be
call that a
third.
first world problem.
Yeah.
It's like having a black tea isn't a big deal.
I was agreed.
Yeah. So your mum comes up to you and go, "Oh, shut up about your first world problems." What would you say?
My mum doesn't do that. She doesn't do that,
Say she did though.
but she wouldn't.
But if she did, have some imagination. If she
Go on,
did,
yeah, hypothetically, Jake. What if she did?
what would you say?
I'll just go fine. I'll go to the shop and buy a pint or 2 pints. Seriously,
Why did what? Milk?
milk. Yeah.
What type of milk do you drink?
I drink any.
So it's a red top. You'll drink red top. The
Yeah,
stuff
I
that tastes like water.
The white
Skim's
water.
alright.
White
Don't
water.
have a
Skim's
go.
not
It's
alright.
white water.
No, Skim's brilliant.
Guys, this is a first world problems argument right here. No, skimmed milk is disgusting. You put it in tea and the tea doesn't change colour.
Yes, it does.
It does. It does.
It changes colour,
Barely.
but it's like...
No, it's,
Obviously.
well, I don't put much in there. I don't put much milk in the tea. That's why it actually changes colour to be a decent cup of tea. A decent British cup of tea.
God damn it, here we go. Upholding British values, PG
Brexit.
chips made in Germany.
Brexit.
Yorkshire tea made in Australia,
What?
etc., etc.
What? So, in other words, Yorkshire tea was made by people who are prisoners. Years ago.
Oh!
Oh, good. We're
Always
racist
jolly
now.
with Jake.
What?
Always jolly with Jake.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Look at you! Look at you! Think skimmed milk's the scum of the earth?
It is.
Isn't. It isn't.
It is.
It's bad.
I don't,
It isn't.
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's disgusting. It tastes
It
like
isn't.
water.
It isn't.
Okay.
It's
I'll take your
decent.
wo-
It's
I'll take
good.
your
It's
word
good.
for
Good.
Luckily, lactose-free milk doesn't come in skimmed. They did a correct business decision there.
Well,
They would
lactose.
get no business with skimmed.
Yeah, exactly.
They obviously do get business with skimmed or they make
They
it.
don't because they don't do it.
If the lactose-free people don't do it, then it's not worth doing.
Oh, well, we're
You're going
not
to attack me for
lactose.
being lactose-free now. You lactose-free scum! Sod off,
it's a
Matt,
genuine
please
health
weigh in
issue.
on
Sod
this.
off!
Well, the only milk I've ever drank is skimmed. So, well,
So
it's
you've only
the
ever
only one that we
water.
ever have
You've
in the house.
Only
Red
ever
Top?
experienced the white water.
Oh, I do sometimes have semi-skimmed, and I don't really see much of a difference.
It's a fantastic start to the podcast. We're just talking about milk.
If I'm honest,
Or something you can't have.
I don't think that it tastes like water, but that might just be because.
Yeah, but that's
it's
because you
the
haven't
only one
had...
I've ever
I
done.
still think Blue Top's the best.
Do you want me to go get you a cup of blue top?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
No, is Green Top whole?
No, the blue top is.
Blue Top's the best type.
Yeah.
We have blue lactose-free milk at home.
Oh, just for you.
Yeah, well, me and my dad.
Oh.
Are you both lactose?
Yeah.
Keep talking. I'm doing some admin here.
Oh, fair enough. Fair
I
enough.
thought you were...
So, if we're looking into first world problems, we have to look at some third
Third world problems.
problems.
My
to,
house has exploded, what the fuck?
I have no clean water. So I don't understand, right?
Have orange juice.
Oh yeah, that's a perfect.
They can't
alternative
grow
drink.
orange trees, Jake.
Have apple
Because
juice.
they're always
They can't grow
exploding.
apple trees.
No, because they don't have any water to grow them.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
They live in a desert most of the time.
Move out.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk across my country, move out, take my 2-year-old baby. Next year, you saying they don't deserve to have babies.
Maybe they do.
That was bait.
Maybe they don't.
That was bait. That was big
Oh, no,
time
no,
bait. You didn't bite, but that was big time bait.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I knew
Jake,
it was bait.
Jake, throw out some thoughts on Brexit.
Oh fucking hell.
Oh,
No, because this is
Another
just going to
first
become an
world
argument
problem.
now.
yeah, it's-
That is a good point, actually. First world problems are Trump and Brexit.
They're not.
no,
Well,
They could either
They're in the
go into
first world.
third
They're in the
or
first
not.
world.
no,
They're
Trump
not.
is a
no,
whole
they're
world
just millennial
thing.
problems. They're
No,
just
no,
problems.
they have-
Jake, shut up about
They have
millennials.
their fair share of problems.
Because
compared
baby
to their
boomers are
benefits.
genuinely like the worst generation.
Not that I think.
Oh, we
they're
want
good, but-
experience for an entry level job. How are you meant to get the experience
Yeah,
for
no,
an
that-
entry level
that-
job?
that is something
Baby
that's-
boomers in a nutshell. We're going to pay you £16,000 a year for your whole family to live off of. Even the living wage is 19 grand. Good one.
It's not bad, to be fair.
it's not.
The living wage. To live with that.
19, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but they don't give out 19. They give out 15 or 14.
The living wage is mandatory.
No, it's not. The living wage set by the government is not the actual living wage.
What's the minimum
Jake, your thoughts on that?
per year? Is there a per year minimum?
Well, if
Well,
you,
I'm saying fact here. There's minimum wage per hour, isn't there?
Yeah. Is there a yearly one?
Oh no.
Okay.
I think it's something like
Oh,
14K. 14. It's like 11K for a full-time job,
Right.
which is insane.
Yeah.
alright. Anyway, alright. Minimum wage time, which has like a bit of a game show. How much do you think it should be an hour?
Minimum wage?
Yeah.
I don't think there should be the age discrepancies either. So a 25-year-old should earn the same as someone who's 16.
Yeah, no,
But,
that is fair. That is the point where
I think pretty much everyone can agree with that because it's fucking dumb. It costs me the same to live as someone who's 25. But I agree with the minimum wage between £8 and £9 per hour,
okay, fair enough.
which is just
Yeah.
just below the living wage for a full-time job
Yeah,
at 39 hours a week.
no, that is definitely fair. I'm glad it's not what some people on some part of the left have said at £10 an hour.
Should be £1 million an hour.
No, that's in Zimbabwe.
Well, we can buy Zimbabwe.
Good.
I don't think Mugabe would let us though. He'd say, "Oh, you're going
Fucking
back
murder him.
No.
So I'm on a list.
No, he's
Probably
in
already.
his 90s. He'll already die by the time you take the plane there.
Just crash the plane into him. 9/11 Mugabe style.
That should be the title of the podcast.
9/11 Mugabe style. Oh, Jesus.
Definitely stuck.
I don't have it. That's on the PC.
Oh.
I pretty much listed everything anyway.
Right, let's talk about Trump.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to start with Jake on that one.
Now, can we start with you? Because you guys haven't said much yet, and you guys are the bloody hosts. So,
This is what we do. We have an easy
can we
ride.
just rename the podcast to Easy Ride Podcast. I'm just waiting for mine and Ethan's sugar to kick in.
Alright, I like Trump. I'll admit it. What about you, Ethan?
I don't really have an opinion.
You've got to have one.
Yeah, it's a
Well-
podcast. Come on.
Put it this way, I detest the cunt. so take your pick
Why
there.
not?
Think about how close you are to me on the political table, and think about how close you are to Ben, who's literally almost a fascist. And Jake probably is a fascist.
Calm down. I only scored 5 points on Authoritarian. I only scored 10.
I think that's less than Ben.
Well,
know.
fine.
It's very slightly.
It's less
Yeah.
than Ben, yeah.
So what's your opinion on Trump, Ethan?
It's a bit of a plan.
That is the most amount of opinion I've ever heard out of Ethan to politics.
He does, actually, believe it or not, late night shit chats, we found out he actually has massive opinions. He just can't be bothered to say them.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Had he had a few ciders?
That was last night,
I
wasn't
don't
it? No, I hadn't.
No, we didn't talk
Okay,
about politics last night, did we?
Oh, we did.
No, we're not talking about that.
No.
the compass.
We've done late night chats before.
Yeah, No!
But no. Anyway, back to President Trump, as we
Yes,
say for the
yes.
next.
Donald Trump.
Mr.
President.
Mr. Donald Trump.
You're fired. But no. He has to be given a fair chance in the presidency. There's
I agree
a lot
with
of rhetoric.
Yeah.
Like there are many politicians saying campaigns, especially when you go on the anti-establishment wave. But once you're in office, you have to tone it down a bit, otherwise you just won't survive.
The thing with Trump is I still think he just ran as a publicity thing. I don't think he expected to get it. And because he is a narcissistic arsehole, he
I'll be the same.
decided that when he actually started to gain popularity, rather than taking a step back,
Yeah.
because he's a narcissistic arsehole, he couldn't stop himself from becoming
Yeah.
president. So he just carried on and on. And I don't think he expected to win.
Yeah.
And then when he did, he was humbled. It's the only time I've ever seen that fellow humbled.
Mm.
But he is a narcissistic guy. He's incredibly narcissistic.
Well,
And that-
well,
that's-
considering like he uses
Yeah, but-
his name as a brand.
Yeah, but that's comes from the people like who are close to him as well.
Yeah.
He is. And I don't think he's a good figure to come within the presidency. And I think a lot of the things that he's said as well are going to turn out to be complete lies. Like the wall. The wall's not going to get built.
It won't be a wall, no.
At 7 trillion, really?
It won't be a wall. It'll be
It'd be
maybe
a fence.
it'll be more extensions to the
It'll
ball.
be a waist-high fence. Okay. I
Well,
mean,
we have to
Well,
back
what
the
if you
truck
can get above
through
it? You're in the American Olympic team.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, that's Trump. I just think he's an arsehole.
Did you get a chance to listen to the inaugural address?
I
Yes.
listened to parts of it.
I watched it.
Fair
I
enough.
forgot that it was on.
I couldn't bring myself. Of course you did. I couldn't bring myself to watch it live.
Fair enough.
So I didn't
Did you
want to
feel
give
sick to your
viewership.
stomach?
No,
Did you literally
I
shaking?
didn't want to give viewership. I'm not one of those people who sits in the street screaming because he's been fucking inaugurated. Like Trump was voted in. He didn't get the popular vote, so it shows that the system in America's messed up. But at the end of the day, through their system, which they have, he got voted in, right?
Yeah.
So Trump's going to be president whether you like it or not. Sitting in a road, holding hands with people, screaming is going to make no difference. I'm all for peaceful protest. I'm all for
Yeah.
it. But crying and screaming in a road is going to make no difference.
No difference.
If they were they shouldn't be protesting Donald Trump's presidency. They should be protesting the system that put him in that position without getting the most amount of votes, which is the
Yeah.
Electoral College.
Yeah.
If they have a problem with it, that's what they have a problem with. I'm sort of.
Current cat.
It should be reformed, but the people who should decide what it should replace should be the American people, not us.
No,
The American people.
there should be a referendum on it.
Yeah, we can talk
No, I
about
wanna
it.
vote
It's
on it
their
too.
choice in the end.
Yeah. One thing I do like about Trump though is he is putting our trade deal first. Now we're doing hard Brexit, which is also dumb, but whatever.
We're doing, are we?
Oh, and that moves
No,
on
we're
to the
doing
next
red-
topic,
We're
doesn't
doing
it?
a red, white, and blue
Brexit.
Brexit.
We're doing
Yeah.
we're leaving the single market. We're having no trade deal with the EU. etc.,
So
etc.
just produce everything that the country requires within the country.
Yes, because trading with
The
the
Juchi
EU,
ideal.
because trading with the EU doesn't make up 80% of our GDP or anything. No.
No, I don't need to do that.
Uh,
Don't know what you're talking about. GDP? What's that?
Gross domestic product.
Ethan, even I knew that. I didn't.
God's sake.
Yes, you did.
So that I think that's Donald Trump covered.
Yeah.
And your mention of Brexit does actually move us on to the next topic.
Agravoid.
No, I thought Brexit was the
Well,
next
he's
topic.
Polish, isn't he?
Is he?
Goddamn Poles coming over here stealing our subscribers.
Well, we have to mention him in this podcast because Scott started the trend.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what do you mean stealing our sub box?
Who also isn't here thanks to Ethan.
He'll be at the
That's
next
not
one.
my fault.
It is you. You said
Yeah.
you couldn't come.
So why?
Come on, right, let's discuss Agra Avoid then, or Dude Films, or Tumsy.
Clumsy.
Can I just say, I
Tumsy.
preferred his original name to any other new ones.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
Did
I-
I change it to Dude Films?
Yeah.
That's a shite one.
Yeah, that's like something I would come up with on the top of my head and put in a group chat, and everyone would just go, no.
Yeah.
Why?
You did
Uh,
that yesterday, didn't you?
Yeah.
That sort of thing, yeah. But, no, it's... Hello, guys, let's get right into this then. He talks too fast.
Right into the Minecraft.
As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be discussing today about YouTube. It's like, I can understand what he's trying to do. He's trying to get that sort of, like,
He doesn't stay on topic either. He really skews off.
yeah.
I don't know. I've never watched a video.
But then again, everyone does that, trying to push a video up to 10 minutes now.
That was a 5-minute video, actually.
Fuck, alright then.
I need to watch one of the videos.
I mean, I probably agree with the most of his points upon...
I'd play it now, but like, it'd be cancer.
I probably
Yeah.
agree with most of the points that he makes about YouTube. It's just a case of how he puts
the
it across.
the speaker can have a lot to do with.
Yeah. That's
Even
exactly it.
like if you had the same point from two speakers, you'd probably get different views.
Seriously though, if you were going to choose... I can't get over this. If you were going to choose a name for your channel, why Tumsy? It sounds
Yeah, I don't know.
it sounds like something you chew to settle down like an overly acidic stomach. Like, that's-
And it's like with the 3 as well.
yeah, it's like he's become 8 years old again, and then just sort
It's
of
gone backwards.
reverted back to sort
Wait,
of.
wait.
Alright guys, this is my
Wait.
Minecraft server. How much RAM do I need? That, you know?
Guys, you might be Benjamin Button. You don't know.
Pretty sure Camille isn't Benjamin Button.
If you guys actually want to experience a Tumsy video, I can actually get the audio on the recording now.
We could just pause it and then have a link for it or something. Like that.
Well, I think a live reaction would be alright, and then you can just sort of sync it up.
Is it with a Z?
Hey guys, welcome back to the
It's
channel
with a
today.
Z. Oh god.
Santa's helpers.
Do giveaway.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel today. As you can tell,
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel today. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail.
Announcement video. So, about 3 months
I like
ago,
his hair.
I have
Oh my God,
announced,
look at that
or
picture.
well, said, hey, I'm creating, I've got a second
wet.
channel. I didn't like an update video. I mainly tweeted it out. Like
Does someone
you guys
still
mainly
have
on
the
Twitter. So what the
budget
giveaway was is
sort of
that
background music?
Can't hear it.
I
We're not watching
don't know how it goes, but you know,
Hey guys,
that
welcome back to the
rubbish
channel
background
today.
music.
We've done that video.
Just
It's
scroll down a bit and then pick one.
Hello everybody,
Oh, we've done
my
this
name
one.
is Callum, also known as Digital. Welcome back to a brand new video on my channel today. I did that really like Stampy. I don't sounded so much like Stampy.
Who is
Anyway
Stampy?
guys, so today I'm going to be joined with Mr. Twada Plays and Agra Tumsy Dude
fuck is
Films.
even
Oh, I
his
love-
friends think his naming scheme is stupid.
Yeah. I love the way that he just laughed into his microphone as well. It's like he got the microphone right to his face and just went,
The cancer thing that you do.
yeah. But I do it as a meme.
Yeah.
He does it as like,
Money.
I'm good at making YouTube videos. Have you ever shit on him this much before?
No.
No, didn't think so.
Scott's really missing out on this.
Are we not
one,
gonna
'cause
watch
he
a
Hey
knows-
full
guys,
video?
welcome back to the channel
Camille,
today. As you can tell,
Camille,
No, I think I'd have to jump off a bridge.
I agree with Jake here.
Oh god, 12 minutes.
Camille, we love you. Just
2K Q&A.
Just-
Stop.
just take on board some things we're saying. 3 years, I'm back. No, let's
I
just.
think I saw a dick.
Oh, you
I
did.
saw a dick.
No,
Oh, was there a
there's a
dick?
dick.
Triggered.
Where is the transgender bathroom?
Oh
I
god.
was trying to make good memes.
Do it.
Oh
No,
yes.
this is my pee-pee! This is my pee-pee!
So, what we're going to be doing today,
Oh god, is he
Is-
American?
you explain it.
Alright, so look, in this survival, we're gonna have one person be like a monster, and we gotta hide. Yeah.
Great explanation. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be morphing through my hats into
Hacker.
a...
This is not keeping my... This is not keeping my
Chicken.
attention at all.
And I'm going to
No,
chase
it's
it
not
down.
bored.
Like,
Thoughts?
end my life.
With YouTube videos, you have about, what, 10, 15 seconds maybe to get the viewer.
It's less than that now, thanks to the advent of like 6-second memes. So it's probably closer, I would say, to 6 to 7 seconds to really like catch them.
Yeah, you don't get it in the 6 or 7 seconds, your stuff.
Which is like
with
what-
most gaming videos. Like, obviously, if it's an educational thing, people would actually want to click on it and learn. But with stuff like this, 6 seconds, you got.
It's like why most people start a video with the best part of the video, like the funniest part, and then
go
they'll-
there into
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
intro,
Then
yeah.
they'll go on to like have a title. Don't do a leafy like 12 seconds title. Do a like 2-second title card, and then they'll move into the video.
Yeah.
But
Just have to
It's
build,
just-
build a captive audience first, and then
it's just lazy otherwise, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it is lazy. And like a podcast is alright, but like an unedited video, especially when you're looking at gaming, it's just fucking lazy.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's all we've done in the past.
Streaming and podcasting are different, I think, as well. Like because
Yeah.
streaming, because it's live, it's a little bit different. If you just
You can't
film
edit a
something,
stream, can you? You just
well, you can, but best parts it would be. But yeah,
that's
yeah.
different.
Videos on YouTube have definitely changed over the past few years.
Oh,
Like
definitely.
back in 2014, you could have the PewDiePie level person going in and like screaming at something for 20 minutes of uncut gameplay,
Well,
some
with
fucking subtitles
Five Nights
down
at
there.
Freddy's, like, what number are they on? Like 9 at this
Yeah, that sort of thing. They could do that back in 2014, but
9 Nights
now
at Freddy's.
everybody's seen that, so that you need something new.
point? Yeah.
Like for example, the people who create like a
Different
5-minute
Happy Wheels,
video of the best bits of filming for say 2 hours. Then
I'm sure Happy Wheels 2 was meant to release years ago, and it
it
just
was. He never
did.
made it.
He never actually did anything with it.
Shame.
Could have made a fortune there though.
Yeah.
Could have made a lot of money. Did make a lot of money with the first one, thanks to the
Put it on
adverts on the side.
Steam.
I mean, I still go and play Happy Wheels every now and again for a nostalgia kick.
I don't. I'm
No.
bored of it.
Playing Learn to Fly 3 as well the other day. There's a third one.
What one?
Learn to Fly.
It's like
Oh,
it's like
there's a third
school.
one?
There's a third one.
Oh, I've never
buying
played the
off
third one.
level.
No, that was a
games.
great game.
No, that was like 2 half-an-hour breaks a day LRC playing. That was.
Oh.
That brings us actually quite nicely onto the next a subject of stories at Chaucer.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't
Yeah,
even
yeah.
write that down.
Oh, stories at Chaucer. So,
Who wants to start
can
on
I,
that
can I
one?
give a bit of background for those of them that
Yes,
don't know?
yes, please.
So everybody currently here at the moment went to the same secondary school called Chaucer Technology School. It's now shut down.
So come and get us. Oh wait.
We were the cool kids who used to hang out in the library and make Lego robots. And we used to hang out in the Learning Resource Centre where all the computers were and play flash games.
Oh, we used to hang out by the Hitler tree, didn't we?
It was the
In
Hitler
the
tree.
morning.
What's the
Um,
tree?
What's the Hitler tree?
I think that was
No,
me,
that
you,
one.
James McKevitt, and Alex, and that.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
that a different
Yeah, pretty much.
cult
That,
to
pretty,
That
much
was the
mentioned
different group.
Arlac again in the podcast.
But
pretty much, the Hitler tree was it looked phallic, right? And it only had one ball, so it got the name the Hitler tree.
Oh, that was the one.
The other one's in
yeah,
Chaucer Hall.
that was by the PSM office, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that one.
But yeah, no. So year 7, 8 of the school, I used to hang out with Tumsy. Fucking
Oh God, really?
Tumsy. Yeah,
Ended
Tumsy
my
went to our
life.
school as well. That's kind of why.
used to fix my heartburn all the time with his Tumsy tablets. I've made that joke twice now. I don't even care. it's fine.
Different body part last time.
Yeah, that makes all the difference. But yeah, no. So that's the basic background. We got some fantastic stories from our time there. I think the first one has to be Ethan telling us about the teacher. Don't forget, we were all arseholes back when we were at Chaucer. We're talking
Yeah.
up to like year 10 here. So anything we did, don't hold us against to our actions because this story's a little edgy.
Right, is this the science teacher one?
This
yeah?
is the science teacher one.
Right,
Yeah.
here we go.
Can you tell it well?
I'll try. Right. So she was taking us into lesson 2 at a time for some reason. Why was she doing that?
She's putting us in seats.
Yeah.
Don't forget, this was a supply teacher that we had for
Yeah,
one
a
lesson.
supply teacher, and she was taking us in 2 at a time. So she took you and Matt in,
Yeah.
and then I turned around and started speaking to I can't remember who it was now.
Zach.
Yeah, must have been. And then I said she looks like a transvestite that just got out of prison. And then and then Zach said she's right behind you. So I turned around and she was right there. And then she took me in. And then I stood right against the wall.
Didn't she
and
stand you up at the front?
No, it was at the side just by
Oh,
the
right.
door.
Oh,
and she
yeah,
shut
yeah,
the
I
door.
remember that.
And then she started screaming in my face. And she said, I don't give a shit about you. I have a life and a family. And she was like spitting all over my face. She was like 2 inches away.
Was I in there
It was
for that
interesting.
lesson? Was I there?
I think you were.
I think so.
She may have legit been to prison.
But when
But
she
she
came
had,
back
like-
in, she was literally like shaking with anger.
Yeah, she was pretty pissed off. And
What?
then she saw my deputy head girl badge, and she was not impressed.
She took it away, didn't she?
No, I still have it upstairs.
Oh, right, okay. But yeah, she got angry about that. But the thing
Yeah.
I don't get, right, if I was a teacher, of course I'd tell off a student saying that,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't just go apeshit at them, especially if I was a supply teacher.
Yeah.
She was
But
very much treated.
she had like.
So- so-
her,
Well,
hair
I can see why she was a supply
her
teacher.
hair was all messy.
So
and
the
she
supply
had,
teachers like mini roundabouts. No one really cares about them. They get drove on.
That was the best thing you could have come up with about things that people don't care about. Mini roundabouts.
Yeah. But no.
You could have said so many things.
Yeah, but he went with mini roundabouts.
Sure, carry on, Jake. Sorry.
No. I interrupted Ethan on the story. Please.
But yeah, she had like her hair was all like messy and sticking out at weird angles and stuff, and she had broken teeth and sounded like a dude, and that was interesting. She never came back after that.
I don't think that
Probably
was the
wasn't allowed.
somehow I don't think that was the only teacher we drove away. That's cool. There were a few other supply
there
teachers.
must have been Miss
No.
Garcia.
Oh! Right, so from year 7 straight through to year 9, we had this Spanish teacher called Miss Garcia. And now, in year 7, I was all ready to do Spanish. You know, I came in, didn't really want to do it. I didn't really want to put too much effort in, but I was ready to learn. So we come into this lesson,
I personally wanted to do
and
German.
we sit on the front row by the desk. I think I was sitting with you and Matt then, wasn't I? Or
No,
was you not
me,
in the class?
Ethan, and that joined in year 8, didn't
Which
we?
classes?
Oh no! It was okay. So I sat at the front. I think it was Dan.
Yeah, it must have been down.
Yeah.
So we were sitting with Dan, and right from day 1 in year 7, she had a vendetta against me. She wanted to slit my throat. No joke. So it'll be situations and times like where I'd be sitting there doing my work. Me and Dan would have a little bit of joke. The rest of the class is being incredibly loud, and she'd single me out. I'd be like, Gavin, go and stand outside. I'd be like, why? Of course I'm answering back, because she's just sent me outside and the entire class is talking. And it's like, go and stand outside. Why? You're talking over me. It's like you're sitting there marking work. So I would go outside, she shout at me for 5 minutes, and I come back in. So there's little situations like that, and eventually Ethan and Matt came into my
And me.
class. And Jake, sorry, in year 12. In year 12? In year 8.
Yeah.
Did you sit at the front desk with us? Because I know Dan was on there, Matt was on there, you were
I-
Probably,
yeah, I-
no,
I
you were,
sat
it was
with-
probably alphabetical.
you were
wasn't it?
behind
I
us.
was,
Because I sat on the corner next to Matt.
I'm trying to remember because
Matt,
no,
there
I
was the
sat
front-
back by the radiator.
Alright, because I came and joined you after I got thrown out of that seat at the front.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
'Cause
so-
the radiator leaked everywhere.
By the end of year 7, I became like,
Public enemy number 1 to her.
yeah, but I also became very annoyed with Spanish because she was also a not very good teacher. She used to bang her pen on the board and shout.
Oh.
I'm getting a bit fed up already. In year 8, at the end of year 8, they actually had to move her whiteboard from one end of the classroom to the other end of the classroom so that her banging on the board wouldn't affect the class next to her.
And that was a maths class, so it was actually worth their time.
Yeah, exactly. They had to rearrange her entire classroom because she used to bang a fucking pen on the board.
I have a story about Miss Garcia. You
Oh,
wasn't in any
please,
of my
please, Ryan.
classes, obviously, because I'm in the year above. But she moved me to the back of one of the classes once for no particular reason. When I asked why, she said the class would be better off without you.
She said that to me before as well, but then I was like, what? And she was like, oh yeah, the class always works better when you're not involved with them. And I was like, Do you know how like rude and demeaning that is? You know how like well spoken I've always had quite a wide vocabulary, and I said that to her, and she was like, "Is it?" I was like, "Yeah." This was the time I shouted at her and then got told off for that by
She's
the head
ridiculous. If
teacher.
I'd recorded that, I could have got her thrown out of the school.
I think she did in the end.
No, she left.
Are you sure?
Well, I don't know, because it may have been because of Harry King and Nina. Because
Didn't she put her hands on Harry?
I don't think so.
What sort of an
That might have just been a rumour.
Yeah.
What happened with Harry King and Nina?
Well, they were just
Harry and
pissing
Nina.
around all lesson, weren't they?
Oh yeah.
Just being Harry King and Nina.
But yeah.
Oh,
so
that was
in year 8,
brilliant.
I used to sit at the front next to Matt. Now, it was on a corner of a desk. Matt was at the end of the desk. I was, like, around the corner sitting, like, we were basically using the same space. But by the end of year 7, I'd got really, like, annoyed with Spanish. But when I sat next to Matt, I would actually get on with work, because, of course, Matt's a workaholic. So, I would actually get on with work, and then the problem I had is that she moved me then, is for no reason.
Again.
Right, she moved me. And, yeah, again. And I got moved next to Dan again. And me and Dan just started pissed about because we were so annoyed with the class. And then I think she moved me to the back with you, didn't she?
I can't remember.
And then I got moved all the way around the class, sitting next to every single person. Then she would change the seating plan every 2 weeks. That was fun. Another wasted lesson. Oh, there was a music teacher in year 7 as well.
What, Mr. Thomas?
Awesome.
We don't talk about him.
I can't even. You're staying behind today. Why? You're playing the piano. You told us to. You were playing the wrong song. I was playing the song you gave me on the sheet. You're staying behind.
Oh, I tried to do the EastEnders theme tune in music once. I got that bored. And he had to go up. All he did was to press the same 3 keys. I was like, no, I'm going to try and press others. I want to try and make a song.
I can imagine Jake sitting there and like there's an authoritarian teacher like in his full teacher robes, black cap, you know, and he's going press the 3 keys only, and Jake's like dun, 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 and teacher comes over and just fucking slaps him. No.
No, that last bit didn't happen. I can't say that did. I wasn't get done for slap.
Only in America.
Well, yeah, because it's legal to hit children, though. Yeah. It's legal for teachers to hit children in religious schools. But we won't go into that.
Religion could spark quite the
debate.
Yeah, we won't get into religion.
But anyway, back to Miss Garcia, because that's where we were. We just got sidetracked.
Is there anything else
There's
much to
nothing
say
else to
about
say
her?
on
No.
Other than we used to take the piss out of her incredibly greasy hair.
What about year 10 with Miss... Oh, what was her name? The year 10 teacher that we had. The one who
Spanish.
fainted.
No, that was in year 9.
Miss Wyatt.
Yes.
Wyatt.
I
She
liked her.
fainted.
She was awesome.
She was probably the best Spanish teacher we had.
Yeah, she was great.
Does anyone remember Miss McNamara?
Yeah.
She was a great teacher.
She was brilliant.
She was really good.
When she first joined, she left her first class because she was crying.
Yeah. I remember
she was really bad at the beginning.
for the
She wasn't
first
very good at
year
all.
she was awful. She
Yeah.
kept leaving classes crying.
Yeah,
But then
she wasn't very good at controlling them, because when she took people's phones, she put them up on a shelf behind a pile of new books, and then she kept like forgetting them and leaving them and stuff.
do you remember when like we had to interview her when she first came?
Oh,
in?
yes.
Like
We
we
all said no.
were promised free pizza. So we came in on the Saturday to interview these new maths teachers, and I think there was 2 really good ones, and like there was her who was
I only
incredibly
remember
shitty.
interviewing her.
But we definitely did 3.
I
They had
remember
like,
3.
they had
I
like a
remember
20-minute
one.
slot each.
Alright.
We did more than 1. But anyway, so she was the first one anyway, and I remember I had a shitty like slide up phone back then, and I said to her, "Miss, do you mind if I turn my phone off before you start teaching?" And she was like, "No, give it here." I just sort of nervously laughed and was like, "What?" She was like, "No, give it here. I'm taking it." It's like all I wanted to do was turn it off. She was like, "No, I'm having that. You shouldn't have it in class." And don't forget, we're not even in school uniform. We're at school on a Saturday, testing out new
during the
teachers
holiday?
as a favour to the school. I think it was. I think
Yeah,
it was the
it was
first day of a
holiday.
half term.
Right.
But
It's ridiculous.
it was really bad. It was like, "Oh, can I turn my phone off so you can teach better and I can learn better?" "Oh no, I'm going to take that phone." Yeah, the entire class said no to her being employed.
And yet
They
she
still
was-
employed
she
her.
was.
The free pizza was good
She
though.
was a good teacher though.
No, it's Domino's. I'm not a fan of Domino's pizza.
Back when I could eat pizza.
Only had
Sad
it.
violin sounds.
Smallest violin in the world.
Who else was there? We had... Mr. Who was the IT teacher in year 9? The good one.
Mr. Tomsey.
You know,
In year 9, the IT.
Mr. Gallagher.
it was Mr.
I never had
Saltry.
him.
Yes, Mr. Saltry.
Mr. Saltry
yes.
was allowed.
Oh.
I didn't have him though. I asked to move class because I absolutely.
Where is she
Who did I
in year
have?
9?
Mrs. Piggy.
Oh, she was disgusting. She was awful.
Mrs. Piggy. What?
She looked like Mrs. Piggy.
Gavin,
honestly,
you've gone
from the
ahead in your
Muppets.
work.
Oh.
You've gone ahead in your work again. Yeah, but I know what we're doing. We're doing the basics of Word. You don't know the basics of Word. I've been using Word since I was 6.
You don't know how to bold your letters.
Literally, that was one of the lessons. That was one of the lessons.
No, I got timetabled into 2 IT lessons, and one of them, when they were told to underline writing, they used the line tool and put it like a wonky line.
Oh.
And to
That
put
was
it
my class,
and
wasn't
to
it?
put it in the centre, you put a load of spaces on it.
Cancer. That is.
You guys had like, but it was year 9, so you guys were like starting your coursework, and I was like learning how to bold things in Microsoft Word and learning how to add things in Microsoft Excel. It was just awful. It was just so bad. And then I completed all the work. She kept giving me more and more work, so I completed it all. And she was like, "Well, I've got nothing for you to do now."
Why didn't you plan a lesson?
Hollandsby.
Hollingsby.
Hollandsby.
Shakycamera.avi.
Shaky camera.
What about that time you made us for 3 lessons do that shitty poem and then stain it with tea? How was that education? I was there to learn.
Well, no, you got to find out how hard he can slam a door. You did find that out
Did he slam it?
when you annoyed him.
I don't remember him slamming it. I remember getting pissed off. But
I
I don't
remember-
When
remember
you slammed the door.
I remember he took me out of the class and sat me down in his office, which was next to his classroom. But he got really pissed off because he wasn't impressed with my poem. Even though the poem itself was quite good, it was just the fact that I wrote it in the shittest scribbly handwriting, ripped the edges of the paper, and then just fucking put tea all over it.
You covered fucking everything.
Yeah, that's what you
Well,
were
yeah,
meant
what
to
do you expect? He gave us 3 lessons to stain a piece of paper with tea. What else was I meant to do for 3 lessons? One of them was a double, so 4 lessons.
You could have sat there with Matt or something. Matt was on your table.
Education.
I was with Ethan.
Me and Matt were both covering things in tea.
Matt probably wasn't.
No, it was me and you back then, wasn't it? In Hollandsby, yeah.
Because
Hate
all the
that
teachers
guy.
did everything alphabetically, so we always sat next to each other.
Yeah.
I hate that guy. Genuinely hated him.
No,
He was awful. Tell you who was good though.
Who?
Is Belsey. Miss Belsey.
I never had the honour.
She was really good. She was
No,
really-
we was condemned to the Guardian reader, Miss Howes.
Oh, can we talk about the time we pushed you down in that bush?
Sure.
Or I was trying to pull you out.
Oh yes. Go. Talk about the bush.
Do you want to tell it? Or shall I?
No, you can.
Okay. So,
Can I offer any of you a Pringle before you start?
I'm alright. I better not before I start telling a story. So, what was it, year 8?
I thought it was year 7.
Were you in the form at the time?
Yeah, it must have been.
So it would have been, but it was still H block, so it would have been year 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So year 8, we're messing around outside what was known as the H block, and there's some bushes along there, and we used to jump into them for fun. And that's quite a jump from like those bushes. We used to jump into them, but it was good fun. We weren't damaging the bushes or anything, at least.
I've
I
got
don't think
Scott
we were.
on Messenger. Does anyone want him on Discord?
No.
No, not really.
No.
We can ask him. We can interview him over Messenger later.
Alright.
But anyway, so Ethan's jumped into this bush. Our friend at the time, Zach, was at the bottom of the bush pulling Ethan down. Was it by your back?
I can't remember. I can't actually remember what was happening because Miss Muller always used to tell us that the funniest thing she had to put on
The Sims.
Sims
Yeah,
was
yeah.
that. But we told her a different story because she's repeated that one so often. I can't remember what actually happened.
No, we told her, or the story that she told everyone was that I was pushing you. Zach was pulling you down, and I was pushing you down. But I was pulling you out while Zach was pulling you down,
Right.
and I took the blame for it. If you remember.
Yeah.
So I got really pissed off about that as well. I don't know why, but I did. So Ethan was in the bush, and Zach was pulling him down, I think by his back, and he was getting like crushed between these twigs. And I was like, right, we probably better get him back out before someone sees. So I'm pulling on him, and Ethan's like, giggling, as he does. And then so he's in the bush, and then a miss comes over with sort of half a grin on her face, trying to be stern. It was like, get out the bush. So we got into her class, and she has to put it as like a demerit, a minus point on Sims.
Was there a behaviour point back then?
Something like that. But when she was telling us off, you could see her trying like her best not to smile. That was that time I got chased by 60-odd kids.
Yeah, that's that.
I'm just going to leave that hanging because I want to tell that story another time. Because that story in itself, in itself. No, you and Matt joined in. You didn't run, but you walked. He told me.
When? What year?
This was year 7, so you would have been year 8.
I joined in.
I wouldn't remember that then.
No,
Terrible memory.
I'll save that story for another podcast. Because that's one that can take up like 5-10 minutes. So it's quite a complicated story. Right, does anyone else have anything about yours? Food tech. All Jake's talking about his food tech experiences.
Food tech back then. That was something. That was
some food tech today, didn't we?
What dishes poisoned you?
Soup, tomato soup.
What?
I thought it was the cheesecake.
No, it was the soup. I remember
the cheesecake was really bad.
How does tomato poison you?
I didn't use a stock cube. If I can find a way to poison something, that's how I do it. Okay.
Do you remember the carrot and orange salad we had to make as like the first dish?
Yeah. That sounds dreadful.
It was dreadful. It was bad.
I never ate any of my food I made in that.
I ate my apple crumble because my apple crumble was fun.
Apart from the tomato soup.
So
yeah,
the one time
rancid
you had
thing.
Did it not taste off?
Well, it wasn't that great, no, but I thought that was just normal food tech, really. I thought
my food tastes rancid. It's just food tech.
I thought everyone's looked that crap and horrible, but apparently the answer to that is no. It was just mine. I did make the mega scone. Ethan, you remember the mega scone, don't you?
Yes, I think.
When we tried to make scones, and I ended up making a mega scone, which is like 12 of them just as one.
Jake probably just couldn't be bothered to make separate scones out of his mix, so he probably just picked up the dough, plopped it onto a tray.
Honestly, I didn't actually try and make it separate, but I put them too close, and also they bubbled out, and they became
They bubbled out.
Bubbled out. I don't care really. All the viewers need to know is that there used to be 12 and it became 1. It was
It's the story of the United States of America, isn't it?
No, it's 13.
That's all the British colonies, basically.
This is ours. We'll take this.
Did you eat the mega scone?
No.
Oh. Did anyone?
No.
Did it go in the bin?
Yes.
Got on the bus, got to the bus station, put it in the bin.
I didn't take the bus. I walked home, didn't I?
Oh yeah. You missed out on the 952 banter. Times where I'd rub my face up against the
window.
The roof.
I remember the one time I got the 952. We were sitting like right above where the bus driver sits, and you kept stamping on the thing, and then he shouted up angrily and thought it was me.
Sounds about right.
That does sound about right. Were we sitting next to each other?
Near.
Or were we sitting behind me or something?
He was literally stretched over going.
Can you do that action again?
No.
Yeah, I was. Still am. Nothing's changed, really.
Remember when you got pissed off because I stood on that cream cheese?
Oh, fucking don't even bring this up. Can we just gloss straight
cheese.
over that? No.
Straight over it like the cream cheese.
Can we just let's just gloss over this?
Henry threw it across the playground and it skidded across the floor. He kicked it around a bit. I came over and stood on it and he got pissed off at me.
The only thing people are wondering right now is why the fuck did you have cream cheese at school?
Yeah. Why did you have cream cheese at school again?
Good question, that. Let's not go into it.
No, let's.
No, let's not.
Was it for lunch?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Does anyone remember the vending machine glitch?
Oh, yes.
What, put 10p and get 50p back?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I became a wealthy man doing that.
Same.
Same. A lot of my expeditions into the world of Pringles came from that.
Oh gosh.
Good time. Good times, good times.
Good times, it was.
Literally, I just said to my mum, "Do you have a bunch of 10p's?" And I was like, I can make you 5 times richer.
I'll get you a 500% return on that investment.
Well, I kept my word, didn't I?
And then Chaucer shut down.
Still,
Perhaps in February we'll do a video returning to Chaucer.
we should.
Perhaps.
Yes, on the date that we all said that we should do. Remember?
On the date that it closes, yeah.
Yeah, 25th.
Right, should we move on to the next thing, which is shitty news?
Oh yes. Do you want to get some up?
Yep, we'll get Jake's opinions on some news. What's a shitty newspaper? The Sun.
The Sun.
Yeah, you're the whole bunch of Sun viewers at this point, just about to complain. Like, oh my god, he hates the Sun.
What would you mean, a bunch of viewers?
See what the Daily Mail has to say about Trump.
Oh my god, he. Oh my god, he hates page 3 of the Sun. Oh my god.
Right, home. Let's have a look.
I don't do page 3 anymore, really.
Did they not?
No, a whole bunch of people got.
No, I think they changed it, and then people got annoyed, and then they stopped it.
I think you know how we'll know is if we buy a copy of the Sun. But then we'd have to give them money.
Nothing good on here. What was that one where you found all the ones about the aliens and things? Daily Star?
No? Oh god, I don't know.
What's a mean? Is this how many newspaper readers we can annoy in like 1 minute?
The Daily Star really is bad, though.
Yeah, the Daily Star's rubbish. The Daily Mail online can go in a hole. The Sun.
Is Ivanka Trump a real First Lady?
Yes. Yes, she is.
Yes, technically.
You can't
Married
argue
to the
that. She is
president.
the first lady.
Oh, there we go, aliens.
Why are NASA ignoring this?
Do it.
Guys, let's find out why NASA's ignoring this.
What is
Why
it?
are NASA ignoring this? UFO hunter makes
Are you on the Daily Star?
Alien,
Yeah, we're on the Daily Star.
incredible
Weird news. We'll go on that
UFO
next.
hunter makes incredible alien discovery on Venus.
Gavin.
Jake, let's get your opinion on this, okay?
Yeah.
Alien experts claim to have uncovered a bizarre find underneath the acid clouds.
Okay, stop a minute. What alien experts?
Pick
Like
one.
what?
Under the acid clouds of Venus. It comes as this week scientists revealed they believe Venus could support life. But images taken by the Venus Climate Orbiter show more than just a chance of life, but instead proof a huge structure across the planet's surface.
Was captured.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, look, that's a real alien, that is.
Looks like a fleshlight.
Let me have a look. Can I have a look? Okay, no, I want to have a look. I want to have a look and just.
This is a reason that aliens exist.
I didn't realise Matt's photo shops were
So
now
is
on the
that.
Daily Star.
College babes! Right, weird news.
Click on Weird News, pick a story, tell me the headline, and like the first little paragraph, and then I'll
I
give
thought
you
we
my
were going to
view.
discuss why that last one was bollocks, but okay.
Yeah, it's true. There we go.
We're not gonna go that
Something
far
to do
into
with
it.
the acid rain and the stuff.
Funny, the podcast we actually did this in is what this podcast is named after. The deleted podcast because it got
Yeah.
deleted.
Is it?
Yeah.
Rip.
Meet the amazing competitive vapors who put us all to shame.
Competitive vapors, what the fuck?
What?
Vaping has become more than a hobby for these hipsters.
Oh, they're hipsters, then they can sod off for all I care. I
The
don't...
e-cigarette craze has been sweeping the country for the past couple of
Oh yeah,
years.
it's a craze.
But
yeah,
these people have been taking it a step further, taking part in competitive vaping. Yes! The competitions are growing in popularity, with tours of the US taking place last year and scheduled for 2017 in the UK too.
Oh, okay. How have I not heard of any of this?
Because it's not real.
Yeah, because it's not real. Simple.
After a countdown, the two must drag on their vapes as hard as possibly and then try to produce the biggest vape cloud.
Drag.
Possibly is their typo, not mine, theirs.
Ah,
What do you think of that, Jake? do you think of vaping?
It's probably as dangerous as just regular smoking. Like, I know we discussed earlier, like, on the authoritarian scale, I scored a 5. And I feel like smoking might need to be banned outright, just under a public health policy. And vaping as well, while we're at it.
Are you going to ban smoking and vaping in public areas? Or you're just going to ban it outright?
It just needs to be banned outright to save money.
But they tax it.
Yeah, but you save money in the long run because then you don't have to spend... Because then people don't end up dying or getting horrible
You
diseases.
realise tax is free money.
Yeah, I realise tax is free money.
And taxing people, right, on smoking and, for example, the legalisation of drugs would actually produces more money than it costs in the long run.
Yeah,
Like,
but
quite a lot.
Yes, but it's to protect public health. I think I'd rather protect.
Why is that your choice?
Public health should be like...
I'd be happy
big
to sacrifice...
Yeah, it's a big interest, but why is it your choice how bad someone... Anyway. Rather than...
That's the view of the party that would be in government. If that was enforced, and they've been voted for, there you go.
Let's have a look at this, okay? Mum disgusted after plane drops human poo all over her house and car.
I thought you were about to say in Cardiff. I was going to say that...
We've all wondered where human waste from a toilet...
She got
from plane
shat on
toilets
by the
ends up.
biggest seagull in the world.
But this poor woman found it all over her family home and car.
Oh, where is this woman based? Does it give a town or a village?
Utah.
Oh, okay, well...
Disgusted Bethany Boker was about to pick up her kids from school, only to find poo, in capitals, splattered on her white motor. She thought it was bird droppings at first, but the foul-smelling matter soon sent alarm bells ringing that she was dealing with the human variety. You grow poo? There's different varieties. Mrs. Boker of Salt Lake City, Utah, claims it's not the first time it's happened and believes it's commercial aircraft flying above her property releasing waste at the wrong time. Disgusting!
I thought they just put it into a container and kept waiting until...
That is what they do.
Yeah, so...
That also doesn't look like human feces.
No, that also doesn't look like it's come out of a plane.
No, so she's BSing.
What?
Next.
Toilet-themed poop cafe opens in Toronto. Great. She told NBC, "It's disgusting! At first, I thought, wow, some bird really took a dump on my car. This has happened before, but not to this extent. I don't know, they might have been flying low this time." Oh, fuck.
Where did they find this woman, honestly?
Good question. She probably
Utah.
contacted them.
In Utah.
Mama cat.
Fuck yeah.
That means you now own Team America World Police out of 5 for using the song.
A statement from the FAA said the FAA periodically receives reports of blue ice falling on a house. If the person can tell us exactly when and where it happened, we can try to run radar replays, see if an aircraft flew overhead at around that time. We don't provide any advice on how to clean up blue ice.
They just don't prepare.
It comes after a woman was furious her boyfriend covered the bed in diarrhea, but it turned out to be chocolate smeared on the sheets by her prankster fella. Why is that related?
What?
I don't know why that's
That's just to say it could also be bollocks.
Oh. Rory McCohen, you're a complete idiot.
Is that the bloke in this story?
Yeah, that's a comment.
Exact date Nibiru will destroy Earth revealed, and it's this year.
Well, didn't they say that last year and they were BSing? Because I'm still here.
Conspiracy theorists have been warning a massive planet called Planet X on Nibiru will wipe out life on Earth for some time.
I remember.
Iberia meant to be in 2012.
Yeah. Who came up with that name?
It will appear in September and it will crash into us the following months.
What? Even though they said
Yeah, because that won't
2012.
affect our gravity at all, will it?
Yeah. We'd see it now, wouldn't we?
Yes, easily.
Also, that's in Russian, so that's probably like a Putin conspiracy.
The gravitation pull of an incoming planet would devastate Earth. Sure. Hang on, what's that about Adolf Hitler? Adolf Hitler and Nazis were in touch with aliens?
Is this still on the
course they
Daily
were.
Star?
Guys!
Is this still the Daily Star?
Yeah.
I thought the Daily Mail Online was
Adolf
bad.
Hitler's fascist political party emerged from a shadowy group called the Thule Society. This is... I'm so done. We've fucking broken Jake. Okay, Nazi occultism.
Can we go to a different paper? One that
Oh,
isn't-
sick one.
Oh, wow, are they the new Nazi Party members?
Oh,
I
go.
don't think there is a new Nazi party. They're probably banned.
Neo-Nazis. Let's go to the Daily Mail.
Yes. Oh no, if go to the Daily Mail, just be Kim Kardashian's rear on all the stories, probably.
Breaking the internet.
Again.
Hell hath no fury. 100,000 women take to Britain streets amid worldwide protests against President Trump as Emma Watson and Cher join 5,000 pussy hats marching on Washington.
What?
Oh, apparently there was a protest yesterday, I think, in
Yeah,
Exeter.
yeah,
Is it Exeter or was it another one in London?
They protesting-
I don't know, it was in a bit of London, and Lily Allen was there.
protesting democracy.
And have you seen her posts on, I think, Twitter lately? She's been very...
Active.
Who is this?
Lily Allen.
Oh, right, of course.
She had quite a lot of... And you know, no, I'm going to go out there, I'm going to say racist. She was having a go at white people, as some people do.
Having to get white people.
Yeah. Even though she is white, so there you go.
Oh, it's another millennial.
Yeah.
SJW type.
Yes.
This annoys me. I was forced into pornography with adults and other children caged like an animal. Completely wrong. Okay, completely wrong. Obviously, it's fucking modern society. Woman was trafficked for sex by her male nanny at just 7. Why do they have to say male? Because they do the same thing with police officers. Like you know that guy that got tased the other day. He was the leader of like an anti-group for racism and things, and it was a woman police officer that tased him. And all the Daily Mail and stuff put female in capitals and really emphasised that it was a female that tased him. It was just
Oh no, they do this when the police shoot someone in
Thing
America.
is-
They always say a black victim. Like they always put,
yeah.
Nanny can also mean a thing for grandma. So if they just said their nanny, it could mean, oh, their grandma did it. But if they say male nanny, then it's obviously, oh, it's like a...
Yeah, but you wouldn't say female nanny, would you?
No, true.
I think we're done with weird news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got all of the Daily Mail on that.
Was there another topic we needed to look at?
None listed, if you can think of any, throw it out.
Let me think of something. I like fire.
Should we talk about fire?
Can I light a fire?
No.
Yeah,
Sick one.
But Gavin, we didn't start the fire.
No. We didn't start the fire.
It's been
Get
burning
away
since the
from
world was
the
turning.
We didn't start the
Are we really going to do this mid-podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, so we're singing We Didn't Start the Fire, we're lighting the fire.
no, I'll do a commentary
This is
on
where
how
the
to do
podcast
it.
breaks down. There's always a breaking point.
No, it's
What?
like a stress versus strain graph. It's always a break.
Stress over strain. Oh no, none of you will know that. It's a song about stress over strain.
Stress versus strain cast.
Look up Sound Understanding. It's a great channel on YouTube.
That is a great name.
Oh, is that the bit of advertising?
There's
for
another
this
one where
podcast?
there's another newspaper where the staples are.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, no. That reminds me.
You only need 3 bits of
This
paper.
bit
It's
of the
fine.
this bit of the podcast is brought to you by Stagecoach,
I'll put that in.
taking you everywhere in East Kent. And
We're
East
always
Sussex.
late and we hate our customers.
But you can't go anywhere else
Have you
because we're
ever
not
used the
late.
bus company First Nyan?
First Nyum.
Nyan. I don't know how to pronounce that last word. It's like K Nyan.
I've never heard of
I
it.
can't say I have.
Yeah, but they operate in Cornwall and up north, and they're
Again, I've never
They're
been to
freaking
Cornwall.
Oh yeah, they're the people who made us late coming home from
If you
holidays.
ever get a bus with them, you'll be
they?
so glad we have Stagecoach. Like, you'll be praising the owner of Stagecoach.
No, I won't, because the owner of Stagecoach shut down Manston Airport.
Today.
Have you got
Yeah,
that?
if you put your hand at the top of the thing, Gavin, like
There.
like that bit. Put your hand at the top. Can you feel a draft coming down from the top somewhere?
No.
Near the front.
To the front. No.
Okay, that's fine.
Fire lighting. with the
Okay,
deleted
are there
podcast.
matches in here?
No, they've moved. Wait, there should be. You can go back into the dining room and find something there. Though.
I'll be back in a moment.
Should we finish it now?
No, we're not done. There's more
We've
things
hit
to
an hour.
discuss. Have we actually?
Mhm.
Well, go on then if you want to.
Should we even?
I don't know.
For the host?
Is there any more topics?
We can think up some more and then do another one. It's big.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, that's the end of this episode.
We could record Mario Kart.
Oh, that would be fun. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for listening. Scott might be back next time. Hopefully, we don't know.
No, Scott's just a guest.
No, he's
Ta-ta,
not.
people.
And look, he's the fourth host.
They need to say it's goodbye from everyone.
Yes, goodbye from me,
It's
Ethan.
Goodbye
Jake,
from this
Gavin,
bitch. Goodbye from me. Goodbye from that bitch.
Bye, have a
Goodbye
great
from that.
day.
and the ghost of Billy.
Right, guys,
I'm
I'll
Matt.
see you all later. Subscribe to me on YouTube.
Should we plug him?
Nah.
No.
Plug me in to the electrical supply.
Shut up.
Please.